as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death.
They shall surely be put to death. Now the Lord, Yahweh, didn't take 2 or 3 chapters and made it all soft and made the message all soft. He put it in that verse. You do it, you're gonna die.
That's right.
You're gonna die. So that's how, in this time, that's the message.
That's how it should be, man. It's not productive just coming out of homosexuality. Look at these people on this sign, man. How they benefiting from homosexuality? You have AIDS running rampant in our communities, man. Loss of fatherhood, loss of the family, man. All these philosophies is proven to be unproductive for our people. And we had a solution. The solution is, hey man, tell the truth, and when that time comes, a lot of people will die.
That's right. That's the truth. A lot of people are, even those that are against it, are saying, well, they just do what they want to do. That's wrong. You're going to die right along with them.
That's right.
You're going to die right along with them. The message is harsh. The words are harsh. So what is it? How does it make sense for me to be up here and be all soft and cuddly? It wouldn't make no sense. You wouldn't believe it anyway. If I was up here, maybe you could, maybe you can't. You can't tell it. No, the message is harsh. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is coming back. Get your shit together or you gonna die.
Right.
Or you gonna die.
He said the Lord was harsh. They called him an austere man. He most austere man. Which austere means morally strict. So he wasn't wavering on what he believed in. He didn't say, well, maybe, okay, well, as long as you do it, you ain't coming at me with it. I'm cool. Yeah. Right. No, he said, he that is not with me is against me. And if you ain't scattering, if you're not gathering, then you scatter. It's either one way or the other. There ain't no in-between where you like, I ain't gonna touch it. Either you're against it or you with it. If you're not condemning it, then you with it.
That's right.
It's period point blank. It's cut and dry.
You gotta get with it or deal with it, man. And it's time for our people to make a choice, man. We've been playing games too long. Hold on, brother. We've been playing games for too long. You Negroes, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. It's time for our people to be quiet, man. Listen to what's going on to the prophets, man. We out here telling our people to change, man. There ain't no other alternative, man. It has to be about the scriptures, man, and what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua say, not what we say, man. We out here preaching the word of the Most High, man. And if you ain't with it, hey, kick rocks, bro.
That's right, brother.
That's right. It's a lot of corners out here. It's a lot of different philosophies, so you can have a lot of fun in America.
That's
You
right.
can do all the things that you want to do, but up here, we are going to be with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Serious.
Right
Right
up
here.
here.
And did I call for something?
I have one question.
Go ahead. What's your question?
Who is Jesus?
Don't worry about it. Go ahead. If you don't know by
Don't
now,
worry about
I
it.
see gray hair on you. You don't know who Jesus is by now? Don't worry
That's
about it. Go
rude,
ahead.
man. I'm asking you a question.
Go ahead.
I actually said don't worry about it. You got some youngsters around here. You got some youngsters around here. They ain't no good wisdom.
Romans 1:24.
I'll show you good wisdom.
You said don't worry about it.
Ecclesiastes 5:1. I'll show you beautiful wisdom. Ecclesiastes.
You said don't worry about it.
I said a lot of stuff tonight. Why are you so stuck on that?
I don't like how you said it.
Well, then leave.
I'm finna do that.
Please, by all means, it's a clear path, bro. I'm not stopping you.
Why would
You
you say
said
something
so,
like
ain't
that?
stopping me. Go ahead. You want wisdom? Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes 5:1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High,
That's
and
right.
be more. It's like,
Now this man has been here this whole time, respectful the whole night. This brother too. This nigga come up, jump all in front of you. I got a question. Who is this? Man, I'm not dealing with that shit. The whole message tonight is about being strict, about getting your shit together. Ain't nobody playing no more.
That's right.
Old as hell talking about who is Jesus. Man, I'm not messing with that, bro. Read that again.
keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice.
If you don't believe that this is the house of the Most High, well then look around you. Look at all these corners. Go preach whatever you want to preach. Say what you want to say. But we out here doing the work. We're not walking around poking at people, bothering people. We doing the work. And when we're done, we're gonna get up out of here. That's it on that. Go back. We're gonna talk as you know. We don't want to be biased. We talked about how a man can't do it. Now we're gonna talk about how the women ain't supposed to be with women as well. Go ahead.
Romans chapter 1, I start verse 24. Actually, I'll start up a little bit. I'll start verse 21. Because that when they knew the Most High, this is the context, they glorified him not as the Most High, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened.
Vain in their imaginations, what they were doing is they were going into themselves. They started saying, well, I can do what I want to do because it makes me feel good. So I'm going to do and go and say and be and think however I want to think. Instead of thinking the way the Lord set you up to, doing the way the Lord set you up to. You start getting into yourself. And like I always talk about, what is the main philosophy of the Church of Satan? The worship of yourself. That's what Satan is all about, to draw you away from the Most High, and you worship yourself. You don't worship Satan, you worship yourself. You start getting into the things that you want. You ain't setting up no altar to Satan. You ain't doing that. You worshiping yourself. You're buying stuff for yourself that you don't need. You're not buying stuff for Satan and putting it in the storage room. Nothing like that. You worshiping yourself. When you sleep with all these women and doing, and then you're not thinking about Satan. You're thinking about yourself.
Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools, and changed the glory of the uncorruptible power of God into an image made like to corruptible man, and to birds and four-footed beasts and creeping things.
So now, once you go away from the Most High, now you'll find yourself worshiping. I'm pointing back here because it used to be a Christmas tree. Now you find yourself worshiping a Christmas tree. Now you find yourself running around talking about an Easter bunny, pushing your kids behind the eggs and all that. When you should have never went that way. But once you started getting into yourself, well, there you go. That's right. Because Christmas is about yourself. When December 25th comes, you ain't worried about nobody else's present. You worry about what you got. What did I get? Now, even when you get older, you may not get so many, but you still, I'm going to get some.
What can you get out of it?
Right?
By getting somebody something.
That's what it's all about.
If I can make a quick example, like I got a brother, man. I walk into his house, I'm like, yeah, excuse that paganism. We got a big ass Valentine's card. So yeah, excuse that paganism. Like, nigga, you bought it. You bought that for your old lady, man. You know why? Because it's feel good. It feel good to have your baby like, oh, thank you. So you bought it, man. You bought it. You did that, man. Worshiping Satan, worshiping yourself, really, man.
That's right. Big they say about how much they spend on giving somebody if they're not receiving something. I did that. I bought that. I got that right here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say something.
That's what it's all about. You're worshiping that, like I was going to say, that creature more than the creator. That's what all these holidays are about. Valentine's Day. You're getting all that stuff for your woman. Why? Because you want some box. Because you want her to be happy for the next month or so. St. Patrick's Day. Why do you do that? Because you want to get drunk. You want to just be out and about, drunk, doing whatever you want to do. It's all about the worship of yourself. That's what it's all about. Your birthday is special. That is that, and when you look into the Church of Satan and that ideology, that is the highest satanic day there is for each individual. Your birthday, because everything is about you. You see the next woman walking around with $10 on her shirt, can't pay her light bill, but she's walking around with $30 on her shirt.
She was, I knew this one chick, she on Facebook asking for help with her groceries, but she done goddamn spent all her money at the club, man, doing it big for her birthday.
Yeah.
Worshiping your damn self, man.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you got kids.
Good for her. Fuck her.
That's right.
Yeah, well, you know, but that's a good point, though. That's a good reference point. What we talking about is how our people are goddamn worshiping their damn self, man.
Verse 24. Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves.
How do you dishonor your own body between yourselves? Tell you right now.
Verse 25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie, and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator.
Serving the creature means serving yourself. You doing all this stuff just to serve yourself. When you're dealing with homosexuality, that's all about self-worship. It's about serving yourself. It's about pleasing myself. Why? Because ain't nothing coming out of that. If you get with a woman, there's a family that comes out. Now you got to deal with a whole group of people. You got to be a man. She has to be a woman. When you're dealing with man and man, you mess around and have a wig on. None of that stuff means nothing. Right? Go ahead.
Who is blessed forever among. For this cause, God gave them up unto vile affections. For even their women did change their natural use into that which is against nature.
Now, what does that mean? Women change their natural use into that is what against nature. What does that mean? Well, not just, damn, that's a great point. They're doing that too. But women sleeping with other women. Just as it talked about men sleeping with men. All that stuff the Lord ain't dealing with. But out here in the world, they tell you, that's cool, as long as you don't touch people.
Right.
Oh, I should be able to marry whoever I want to marry, right? All these different things going on. So what do the scriptures say? Scriptures say something different. And that's what our vibration is. We're pushing that strict, hardcore vibration in the earth. Right? Because it's that time. So you got to pick a side. These are the you got to pick a side and do what you're supposed to be doing. Don't be worried about this, that, and the other. Be worried about what the Lord has in store for you. So if you're calling yourself a Hebrew Israelite, you got to figure out what are you supposed to be doing. Right?
First of all, I just want to make a quick point about the women. That shows you that they're all really about themselves in the spirit of rebellion. Because why? These women, they get more strap-ons. So they still want to feel that penetration because that's what the vagina was made for, to receive the penis. So they still got to get that, but they want to get it from women that's trying to be like men, changing natural use, man. So that just shows you that they just about being rebellious and being all about themselves.
That's right.
They still need that at the end of the day.
That's right.
That's how they get their satisfaction. Verse 27. And likewise, also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust one toward another.
What does that mean? They having sex with each other. That's what that means. Men sleeping with men. That's what that's talking about. They were worshiping and still are worshiping the creature more than the creator. But if you worshiping the creator, which is Yahweh, then you'll understand that you're not, if you're a man, you're supposed to sleep with a woman, period, point blank. But that point is made on that. Go ahead.
Revelations 3:15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. So then because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth.
And that's the time we're in. You either cold or hot. If you lukewarm, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. If you hot, then let's do this thing. If you cold, then you ain't gonna want to have nothing to do with it anyway. And then you're gonna be playing. You're gonna be in a Chevy Caprice with 56-inch rims with your music blasting, do whatever you want to do, right?
Okay.
If you hot, you're gonna be out here trying to get the truth, right? That's it on that. I'm gonna wrap it up.
This is Romans 13 and 11.
Kyler again. Took it over.
And that, knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep.
To awake out of sleep. Read that one more time. Just start to talk.
And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep.
And when the scriptures, when in the New Testament, when it uses that word sleep, the Greek word is hypnos, which is the root word of hypnotize. So it's not talking about get up like you get up in the morning. It's talking about come out of this mental mindset of stupidity. Come out of this dumb thought pattern of homosexuality is cool. Gold chains and living my life is cool. Come out of that. Go ahead.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light.
And put on that armor of light, but do it now. Don't bullshit and play. Do it now. Do it now, because that's where the benefit comes. Like I said earlier, when the missiles are hitting ground zero, everything's on fire, right? You want the Lord to save you now. You're not like, well, take your time, right? Whenever you feel it's necessary, come get His name. You like your prayers are, please come get me now. It's hot, right? So you should be living your life that same way. You should be giving the Most High that same respect, right?
This is verse 13. Let us walk honestly, as in the day, not in rioting and in drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and in envy.
That's right. That's how you have to be. You have to walk. This walk is an honest walk. And like I said, we're the tip of the spear. So if you're the tip of the spear, like I like to use that analogy of Navy SEALs. It's a lot of stuff when you're training that you're not going to be able to do. A lot of people are going to be out playing and partying, but you're going to be learning how to use a sniper rifle, how to stay in cold water for long periods of time. You're going to be learning things that are serious. So because you know that serious times are coming, while all of the rest of the military, you know, they bullshit and playing and all that, you going through some serious times, some serious training.
Running, getting ready, man. Because the average, you can look at the average person that's in the army, man. They look terrible, man.
That's right.
They look terrible. They look really just like an average citizen. You would never know that they're in the army, man. You know what I'm saying? The requirements to be in the army is so low now that shoot anybody, any one of us could just pass the test, man. Then it's so bad now where they're waiving the standard test that you have to take. I forget what it's called. The physical test you have to take. Yeah, it's, you know, basically a physical test. Yeah, PT fit test. You have to do a certain amount of push-ups, man. Now people are just like, man, the U.S. government, man, just come on in, man. But not so for somebody that's a Navy SEAL, man. You're gonna get broke mentally. Not everybody's gonna make it in the Navy SEAL, man. And that's what separates us, like the brother said, we're the Navy SEAL, man, from the rest of these camps, man. We're putting in work. We're very serious and diligent about these scriptures, man, on a clinical level. And you could now, with that being said, you could get with us or you could join everybody else. Just know that you're an Israelite, have fun, dab at the Passover, you know, and cool out.
That's right. Anybody got anything want to add? Anybody? Well, as usual, with that, all praise to Yahweh,
Hashem, Yahushua.
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.